Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 53 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lawson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Ready? Come on, come on. Hey. Like it. Ready?
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Saints' 38-yard line.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On the coverage.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He's going to keep this again. No, bottled up. It's out. It's loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason when they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now you look at the Saints defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, The NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Dragon 60.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Viking 18.
A run up the middle with Irving. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Come on, come on. Set.
Up the middle they go. It's Lawson. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. You look at this Saints defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll look to throw. And it's a fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go, here we go.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Nothing. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check smash, check smash. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Go! Steady!
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 18 run. 18. 5 here. 60 Bobcat. 60.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
2nd and long. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go, here we go.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard.
10 to 60.
push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Buffalo 18. Jeanette. Cougar 18. Pioneers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints add 6 to their lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Buccaneers 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Second and 9. To throw, Williams. Going for the deep ball. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
In punt formation.
Turn there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Let's go. Stop low, 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking here for Smith downfield. Touchdown!
Arian Smith, 49 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Buccaneers 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them to happen. That's caught at the 25. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw is Williams. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll go. Here's Williams. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10.
Saints 21, Buccaneers 10.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They'll start out here with the option left. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here you go, set. 70, Timber Wolf. Go.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
At the 42-yard line.
70, 18, pioneer.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Saints.
Here we go, here we go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 15-yard line.
First down.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's go now.
First down.
19-18.
Touchdown, Saints. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
28. Buccaneers 10.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
What is on?
Quickly completed to the right flank. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Here's 2nd and 7.
What is it on?
Throwing is Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Kinner here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Williams.
Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
First down.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. He'll go right back to St. Brown.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
What is that?
To the air, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Ready? 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it. Bronco 80. Viking 18.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Pushing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on. Hit.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Gravity line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
35. Buccaneers 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 75 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. A try here for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Saints 42, Buccaneers 23.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lawson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Lawson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Buccaneers, 31.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
19-7.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
60 even.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Come on, Warriors, 70. Panthers 6.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Tight, 19 tight. Stephanie. 60 Maverick, not saying 19. 60 Bobcat, 19 Lion, Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.